Yeah. Yo, what's good? Oh man, listen. Yo. Alright, so it's officially day 255 days of no fap. As you can tell, your boy's feeling so much better. Thank God. Um, it's been a lot. So alright, first things first. Um, yeah, I'm feeling way better by the grace of God. Now, what ended up happening with me, sorry, hold on, I gotta eat these little clementines. These joints was clutch. They helped me a lot. Alright, so I know I've been MIA. Today was a hell of a day. I'm gonna get through that in a moment. This might be a pretty long video. I don't care. Cause I've been away. I mean, well, I've been here, but I've really just been recovering. So what ended up happening is I got a bout of food poisoning, right? So I went to Jersey, got all excited, had White Castle. I didn't get the normal White Castle burgers. My daughter had that for the first time and she loved it, of course. I got, the surf and turf, which had like a little fish patty in it with the beef and everything. But again, I only had the one sandwich and it tore me up. So then what happened is it gave me really bad diarrhea, like super bad. Like the following morning, I was just pooping liquid for hours. What that led to was dehydration. Because going into it, I was already dehydrated and had no idea. I had no idea. Just all the little signs, all the little symptoms, the disorientation, and just the inability, or not inability, but I was able to have bowel movements, but they weren't as frequent. But again, I didn't think nothing of it. And then when I would go, I'd be like pushing and pushing, and just a tiny bit would come out. But again, I didn't think anything of it. So of course, that made matters worse. So literally, I'm dealing with food poisoning. I can't even fully pass the food poisoning because I had all of this damn near clay-like bowels in my system that just wouldn't come out. It just wouldn't. I was constipated. So then I got all this stuff just sitting in me, and of course, first thing people say, oh, you gotta eat something. You gotta eat. I'm like, yo, eating is what got me here. So, in any case, I just had to ride it out. But definitely from Monday when I came back to Houston, I seriously, luckily I was off Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, of course, excuse me, I was planning on picking up a bunch of hours at the airport. And I'm like, yo, nah, you got to take the next 2 days to really just chill and figure this out. So, yo, I was doing a lot. Like, I ran to Walmart and Walgreens. I got a ton of water, got some alkaline water, spring water. I got the Pedialyte. I ended up getting a bunch of Gatorades. I got orange juice to help out. Oh, I still got the cherry juice too, tart cherry juice. I love that. But that always helps me with my digestion overall. But yo, I literally spent from even from before I left. So I was in a full liquid, because that's what it was. When I got to the airport, it's the company, I think Cabo, Ciba, something like that. I forgot the company name, but at their little market stands, like they sell like these little pre-made juices, and there's the really good beet and orange juice one that they make, and I'm talking like, yo, I feel like they bottle it that day. Like, it tastes so good. So I grabbed it, and when I was able to keep it down and feel comfortable, I felt good. But for sure by Monday, it was like I was still having discomfort. Because of course I can feel the stuff moving. I just couldn't pass it. Then I had trapped gas pain. So every time I laid down, it was just this bad pain. I'm feeling nauseous, just ugh. So in any case, after I got back, I just started treating myself for dehydration, like severe dehydration. And I was drinking 2 gallons of water a day. I was drinking Gatorade damn near every hour. It felt like drinking my Pedialyte, drinking my orange juice, and on top of that, I couldn't really sleep throughout the night. So every time I woke up, I'll run to the bathroom, urinate, great. Or if I felt like I could pass either poop or just fart, yo, farting help. Yo, like I mean, and that's the thing though. Excuse me. When you're so constipated, you may not be able to fart, and all of that being inside, bro. Yeah, it's just not cool. So in any case, eventually, it all made its way out. Tuesday, Wednesday was just on a massive road to recovery. Then of course, Thursday, I had to work at the airport. Like I had already. So Thursday is my Monday, pretty much, right? So I already picked up shifts from like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I can't cancel them out, even if I was sick. So I roughed it out. Now, mind you, in the morning, I was not feeling good whatsoever. Like I got to work and I was like, yo, I pray to God they don't have to call an ambulance for me, because one, it was really humid. Like summer is starting. Like this Texas heat is like, yeah. So in any case, yeah, I was feeling out of it, but I took my time, paced myself. I did good, and right when I felt like my blood kind of was getting pumping again, at one point, I would say about an hour in, suddenly I felt so energized, and I think that's part of all the vitamins and the electrolytes that I had consumed. Essentially my blood needed to get pumping in order for it to fully disperse throughout my body. But I genuinely felt it all kick in, and I was like, whoa. So of course, while I'm outside, I've been drinking a ton of water outside, Gatorades, just all throughout the day, because they do serve Gatorade and Powerades. Yeah, like they'll fill up the just coolers on the back of their carts that they drive around. So they're like, hey, we got water, we got this, because this Texas heat, it ain't nothing to mess with. But like I said, already being sick going into it, I was shook. But by the end, by midday, I was feeling really good. I was feeling so much better. So of course, I decided to see if I can handle eating something. So I ordered a quesadilla from Papacitos at the airport. I didn't even finish it because it tasted so salty, and just in general, my palate as a whole was definitely a lot more sensitive, because I did nothing but water and just electrolyte rich drinks, for the last 3 days. So any type of sugar or salt, I could really taste it. But this here, it was super salty. Like it was, yeah. Like I said, nah, I'm good. I'm fine. So after that, like everything's kind of just been fine. I had like a 6-inch tuna sub the next day, and then even today I had a couple of chicken tacos. Just kind of slowly but surely reintroducing foods into my system. But I'm kind of doing an experiment now, right? So it's like, I want to see how long it takes from the time I eat, I'm like gassing now, from the time I eat something to the time it comes out. So yeah, I'm just curious, because I haven't, that tuna sub from yesterday, that was yesterday at like 4 o'clock. I still haven't taken the shit yet. But also too, like I don't feel full, and then I had the chicken tacos about 3 o'clock earlier today. So, but again, like I'm not gonna focus so heavily on eating foods like that, but just just trying to see what my body can handle, again, without getting too gassy or bloated or anything like that. But I will not be constipated again. I know that much. But definitely, yeah, man. I'm just blessed. Like I said, I treated myself for dehydration. Now, the scary part, of course, is that all the symptoms of dehydration are like identical to COVID. Excuse me. So of course everybody was like, please get tested. You might have the Rona. I'm like, this ain't the Rona. Like, it's not. I ain't having no breathing issues. I can still taste everything. And that's sweet. Oh, that's sweet. It's real sweet. But yeah, I'm like, yo. Like, and on top of that, I ain't heard nobody had Rona that couldn't shit. So that let me know I ain't got the Rona. Alright? Like, nah, I'm good. I'm fine. And like I said, I simply treated myself for dehydration, and I'm good now. Now today, today was fine. No issues down here. Like I said, I'm just staying consistent with just snacking on fruits, drinking my water. I probably won't have anything to eat for the next couple of days because I realize I don't really need it. But yo, this heat. So, I think they had to rush somebody to the hospital today because of it. Like it's too hot. It's too hot. Like you gotta wear at least a hat to cover the sun. Like the sun is just beaming on you, bro. Yo, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. Oh, and again, and I do apologize if y'all can hear my neighbors in the back. I think they're like out on the balcony just talking and shit. But either way, we should be alright. But so yeah, dealing with this heat really made me realize that like last year, when I first started working on the ramp, how much of a blessing COVID was and its impact on the flight industry, yo. Because that was like last January. Yeah, 2020. Yep, January 2020. That's when I went out to the ramp, and I didn't realize, like COVID hit like February, March, so we only had like the 1 month of like heavy flights, but the whole summer. So I took my leave of absence in October, so the entire summer I wasn't really outside like that with all these flights coming in and out. And yo, you got to be careful. Like, yeah, when I got in my car, the thermostat, whatever, this just said 110, and I know that wasn't the actual temperature, but yo, real talk, it does feel that way outside. Like even when the aircraft came in, we have to do what's called chalk the aircraft, right? So it's these heavy rubber triangle shaped things. Essentially we put them in the front and the back of the wheel so that, to prevent the aircraft from rolling forward or back once it's parked. And yo, when that engine, although the engine was spooled down, I stepped behind it, just all that heat. Because listen, and that's another thing. Some people will prefer to walk in front of the engine to get to the main landing gear. Others would rather go through the back. I'd rather walk around back because in case it's blasting too hard, I'd rather it knock me over than pull me in and chop me up. So I'd rather get blown away than get ingested into the engine. But yo, that heat, and I'm like, dog, it's already hot as shit. But I can't, like, that's mechanical heat, coming off these engines. But yo, it's yeah. COVID was a blessing because it shut everything down right around March. There was hardly any flights to work. We spent a lot of time inside. Did not realize it. But now, people are flying. Business is pretty much back to normal. Pretty much back to normal. And it feels like it. So, I'm just second guessing this. Well, I have my moments, but either way, I did see the position that I really wanted that did open up, so I did apply for it. So hopefully I get it, because that's where my career started, inside customer service, dealing with people, giving them a good experience. That's where I'd rather be, suit and tie, looking good every day. That's what I would prefer. When I get it, people like, oh, but the bags don't talk. I don't give a shit. I'd rather talk to people face to face. Help that family, who's just scared of traveling, or, get to see that little mommy who's all like, distressed or whatever. It's like, nah, I got you. But either way, like, I enjoy just the customer experience. And yeah, don't get me wrong. Yes, some people, it's like, ugh, why did I come to work today? I get it. But again, that's one out of every, I can really say 1 out of every 20 to 30 customers. Like, not everybody gives you such a hard time. Not everybody is so upset. And also, too, the airline industry in and of itself has become so more lenient with a lot of their policies that truth is, most of those situations that people will be mad about, they're really not anymore. Because we're far more accommodating than what we used to be, which is great. Like that helps out the customer in every way, shape, or form, you know. But yeah, man. So listen, I'm glad to be back. The one thing I did not do, of course, was fap. Like you, the fuck, like I was sick as a dog, yo. Like I used to think about beating my meat, but yeah, man. Like I said, it feels good to be back to work. Feels good to be able to eat foods. Of course, I can't eat everything. I did buy a couple packs of salad, so I'm gonna make a little like tomato, mozzarella, balsamic type salad thingy. Yeah, I love those. Gotta love it. Damn, I should have got some basil pesto. I know I was missing something. But either way, man, you know, like real talk. Although I was sick, I did enjoy my time in New Jersey. It's always great to see my family, of course. Not under those circumstances. It's not what I was hoping for. It's not what anybody was hoping for. But again, it was good to see everybody. Took some really nice pictures. You know, had a chance to, you know, say my last goodbye to my grandmother. And now my daughter, she stayed in Jersey. She'll be with my mom for a couple weeks, and then she'll be with her other grandmother for a few more weeks. And then my daughter's mother, she'll go out there in July to go pick her up and come back sometime, I guess July or August, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, yo. Like I really, really am. You know, sorry I've been away. I was gonna try to do videos and stuff, but it just reached a point. I'm like, yo, I need to figure this out. If I have to go to the hospital, I will. If I have to go to the doctor, I will. But let me just figure this out. And luckily, I decided to come back so early. Well, I was kind of forced to come back early, but the blessing was that gave me those 2 days, you know, to really, really rest as much as I had to, replenish as much as I had to, and then going into Thursday, Friday, and even today being Saturday, I'm back, you know, to normal. Of course, I'm not going to do anything extra, not going to do anything crazy, you know, but other than just stay hydrated. Like, definitely drinking at least 1.5 gallons a day, you know, because like I said, like, drinking 1 gallon of water has always been my goal. But of course, before, with how my jobs were set up, you know, it was easier to do that. You know, I used to work in a cubicle where I would just sit down and just, you know, chug it all day. But now I'm like outside and this and that. And sometimes, you know, 1 gallon of water is heavy. I just don't feel like bringing it with me, you know. So I'm working on drinking maybe like 10, 16-ounce bottles, which will give me, you know, the same or more than that. But yeah, like I said, it's all about how I go about it. But I'm definitely being far more intentional and just far more aware. Because, yo, this Texas heat is dangerous, man. Like, I'm so serious. It's super dangerous. But, yeah, man. I think that's going to be it. Coming back for today. Definitely back to, you know, doing the video every day. I'm feeling good. Thank you for, you know, the comments. Thank you for reaching out. I truly do appreciate you guys so much. And of course, you know, I'm here for y'all. You know, listen, if you want to talk about whatever, yo, just hit me up. I'm here. You know, like, listen, I'm just a regular dude, man. Like, that's it, yo. Like, I'm just a regular dude who's been through a lot in life, still learning how to get through a lot of these challenges in life. But NoFap has been such a pinnacle part of helping me get on the right track to being the man that God made me to be, you know? So either way, I'm gonna leave it at that. I think, yes, okay. So yeah, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have, so we can manifest the life that we want and deserve. All right. So again, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad I got my health. I got a lot of living to do. All right. So either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we'll do it again tomorrow. All right. Peace.